A good matchup on tap here at Busch Stadium. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on the show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, you see here's a couple of guys that have gotten off to really good starts so far number-wise. Both pitching with a lot of confidence right now, and I expect their good starts to continue, and I think this could be a low-scoring game.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves as skipper Freddie Gonzalez lines his guys up this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. Justin Upton makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And this will be fouled away.
First pitch, 7:15.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time to retire Upton for the game's first out. So Verlander takes care of the leadoff man here, and with that, let's take a look at the defensive lineup for the Redbirds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Chris Johnson will get his first shot at it here. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Yeah, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball, and it's a good one, too. He'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. And Holliday's got this one, and there are two gone.
Batting first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first.
Shut him down now.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down against Verlander here in the first. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And they'll have to face one of the tougher assignments a team could be handed, the difficult-to-solve right-hander Chris Medlin. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. And with one gone now, we give you a look at the dimensions here at New Busch Stadium right there at the bottom of your screen. 336 down the line in left. A tough 390 out to the alleys in left and right center. And an even 400 to straightaway center field. And then 335 down the line in right. Matt Carpenter will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Up with it is Ugla. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. After 1, no score. Evan Gattis leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Here comes the 2-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Center fielder,
Jason Hayward will stand in for the first time here. And here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Andrelton Simmons will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Now the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
2-0 on the way. And that's over. 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Three and 1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Here's a sharply hit ground ball toward the hole, and it'll get on through into left for a base hit. The first hit for either team here so far.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Dan Uggla will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Here we go.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
And just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
B.J. Upton will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Go get that batter!
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Easy batter, 3 swingers.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nate Walker will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Nate Walker.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Good eye.
Here we go.
Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Do it, Cardinals. Do it.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting fifth. Second baseman.
Number 5 will dig in. Currently 1 spot out of the stolen base lead in the National League.
Let's go, Cardinals.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And there are the stolen base leaders in the National League coming into play. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Gaddis will make the play here, and that's out number 2.
Well, they might have been looking for the outside part of the plate there, but this one comes right back over the middle, so I mean, he's lucky to get out of this with just a pop-up.
Matt Adams will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Now here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Yadier Molina will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Ball 1.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
All right, Cardinals.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Chris Medlin will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch coming. And we'll start the 3rd with a swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the 3rd.
Justin Upton will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Chris Johnson will try it again. He flew out his first time. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The next pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
Come on, bring on the team.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And the payoff pitch here is hit on the ground down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. John Jay will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively. Now here's the first pitch. 8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Justin Verlander digs in at the plate. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Johnson to take it at third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Matt Holliday will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Eyes now, Matt. Eyes now.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Take him deep.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
St. Louis. Yeah. Woo. All right, St. Louis.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
That's toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys. And obviously, no exception here because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up at second with a leadoff double.
Evan Gattis will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike one. For Freeman, the double is his 8th of the season so far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just 1 out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting it.
Jason Hayward will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Fouled back.
Keep that runner close.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line to left. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
And they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now. And you just get the feeling that one big hit is just around the corner.
Dan Uggla will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch. As well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Now the 2-1 here to Uggla. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Matt Carpenter will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Hard hit over second, and that'll carry over the head of Uggla and on into right center, a base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Michael Lee will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And that misses for ball 1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Here we go.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 1-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits haven't threatened to score our first run of the night.
Nate Walker will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. And this is past Johnson down the line. It's a fair ball. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, a lot of times we talk about quick wrists on balls hit down the line, but you'll see in show motion, this is all about the lower half here. Look at him turn on the baseball. It's a great camera shot and a great swing right there.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Hayward is right there, 1 down.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a 2-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Matt Adams will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. First offering on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And, oh, throw. This one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
That's a play that's got to be made behind the plate. Now, still with only one out, they can get that runner home in any number of ways.
3-0 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he misses, ball 4.
And it looks like his past couple of innings he's trying to be a little too fine all of a sudden. Like he's not trusting his stuff well enough. That'll spell trouble if that continues.
Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne. He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their 3rd run of the inning.
John Jay will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cardinals lead it 3-0. B.J. Upton will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Right fielder, B.J. Upton.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Go home, Braves! Go back to Atlanta!
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Now a swing and a ground ball. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Chris Medlin will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
Getting out here.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0. Not the right time to lose the strike zone here.
Definitely not when you've got a guy giving himself up.
Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Upton holding. Here it comes. Shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball 3.
And you got a guy up there trying to give you an out, and the last thing you want to do is walk him to put him on base for free.
Let's go, Cardinals.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Justin Upton will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Upton with his lead. Now the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Chris Johnson will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
Oh, that pop-up really helped him out. He's coming back strong now.
Way outside. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Here we go, Cardinals.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And now on 2-2, I don't think he'll be nibbling any longer. He's got to come in with something here because he for sure does not want to run this count full. And he got him.
Well, right from the start, this looked like it had the potential to be a big inning. But with two guys on, he comes back to get the pop-up, then he gets the strikeout, and so now he's bounced back to turn things into his favor.
Freddie Freeman. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Justin Verlander come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here comes the 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Here we go.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Matt Carpenter will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Michael Lee will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The next 0-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. From the stretch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Here we go.
3-2 now. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard-hit double.
Nate Walker will try and cash in on this 2-out rally as he's got a couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
Put a few on the board, guys. Here we go.
3-0 now. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Here it is, the 3-0. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Evan Gaddis will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Come on now, let's go.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Two pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Jason Hayward will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now the 0-1 is right back past him on the mound, and it's going to keep on going into center field. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in. He singled his last time around. Hayward holding tight. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, second baseman.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Come on, up.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw.
Wow, if that throws on target, that might be the third out of the inning, but I think he surprised him a little bit behind the plate because he rushes his ball down to third and the throw's too high.
Three and oh now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The right fielder, number 2.
B.J. Upton will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Come on, Cardinals.
Circle change there, called strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Lee is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. David Carpenter will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Number 5 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
St. Louis, second baseman, number 5.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Simmons at short, and taken in out there for the first out.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
Matt Adams is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Bullet back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now, behind 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Line to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
And I'll tell you what, watching this here on the monitor, or even at home on the big screen, it's hard to appreciate how difficult it is to hit that pitch. I mean, this thing just absolutely disappears at the end.
John Jay will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
Here we go.
Fouled straight back. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Hard hit towards center. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cards leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Gerald Laird will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Gerald Laird.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Boy, a first pitch out is nice anytime. But when you've already thrown over 100 pitches, that's a gift.
Justin Upton will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
What are you watching? Woo!
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Fouled straight back. The 2-2 coming. And this is fouled straight back. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around, as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. Jordan Walden will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jordan Walden.
Alan Craig is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Alan Craig.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Matt Holliday will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. For Craig, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Ugla backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Matt Carpenter will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Oh, and this goes right past him. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Luis Avilan will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Michael Lee will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Two balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
Lead off base hit here, that's all.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. From the belt, the pitch, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. You take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Nate Walker will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
The 1-2 with 1 away. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The key here as a first baseman, you've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Number 5 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Braves nothing. Trevor Rosenthal will come in and pitch now.
Cardinals, number 26, Trevor Rosenthal.
Freddie Freeman will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Braves, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Woo!
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And I'll tell you, this is a great matchup. A couple of alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Evan Gattis will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Good action to the cutter, but he lays off and the count goes to 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Jason Hayward will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They trail here 4-0. Johnny Venters is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Johnny Venters.
Matt Adams will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. He's gotten that pitch past him twice here. Now, do you push your luck or give him something else?
Let it ride. Keep it out of the zone. See if he'll chase.
Here we go. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Another 0-2 home. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Yadier Molina will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
In there, and it's even at 1. Lined hard to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of a season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
John Jay will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Here's the first offering. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. Ball one. He's running towards second. Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for Ugla at second base. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. But you said it. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Mark Ellis will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. First pitch on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Here's the 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Matt Holliday will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Two men are on with two men out. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Matt Carpenter will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Well, he's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Come on now.
Bases are loaded here, two down. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. 3 left for St. Louis. They lead it 4-0. Jason Mott will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Jason Mott.
Andrelton Simmons will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here he comes on 3-1. Right field. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
Well, This is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Dan Ugla will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Fouled back. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
You're nothing.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. On deck is B.J. Upton. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Now Ugla swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch that time as he's retired for route number 2.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
B.J. Upton will stand in as their last chance now. And that's up and in for ball 1. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. 2-0 now. Not even the fastball can find the zone here, and he's run it to 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 3-0 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Ryan Domit will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Ryan Domit.
Lays off 1-0.
And I'll tell you what, he's keeping himself pretty composed for a guy that's seen that strike zone keep shrinking on him.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. But he will make the catch on the hard-hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Justin Verlander. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 4-0. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 4-1. The loss goes to Chris Medlin. He is now 4-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.